Okay, Coach. After a tough loss Friday night, able to bounce back with 2 sweeps yesterday and today. Just talk about today's match overall.
I thought we played really clean most of the time, especially in the third set. For a long stretch, we kept ourselves low error. And really what hurt us today with making the sets close, it wasn't our hitting, which has been kind of our Achilles heel, or was Friday, but it was more serve errors, we were in the net too much, just some simple things that we had been performing well and just didn't execute in some key moments. But overall, really pleased, of course, with winning in 3. That's a team that had at least taken a set, if not multiple sets, off everybody in the tournament. So to be able to come in after a couple of tough matches on Friday, being on the court for a really long time and bounce back with a couple of short ones is sure going to bode well for us as we prepare for the next weekend.
But Coach, how important was it for the middle play to kind of find its groove as the weekend went on?
Sure. I mean, we had 2 really good performances yesterday and today out of Nio and Bailey. They hit for a really high percentage, and not only that, they were involved with a lot of blocks. And we're last in the league right now in blocking, and to have 10 today in 3 sets, I think will help our confidence.
And then Lexie's Lexie, but how nice is it to have her back starting off the year? I think she had her 38th or 39th double today.
Yeah, but we knew at some point she'd figure it out, and for her, it was nice to see her hit for a really high percentage. She's going to get her kills. She had another high mark with digs today. I think she led the team, and so it was a nice match for her, especially as we go in to a weekend where we know that all 3 matches are going to be super competitive, and we need her and Kate playing well, and they did that today. We threw away probably a couple errors late, and Lexie being kind of a part of that, it kind of even affected her hitting percentage a little bit more, where she would have hit even for a much higher percentage. But yes, when she plays well, when Kate plays well, when both of them play well on the outside, it gives us a really good chance to win.
Talk about the weekend that your all-tournament team members, Emily Straup and Caroline Adams, had for you.
Caroline's leading the league right now in digs. I thought Florida A&M was smart today. They didn't really hit at her much at all. She scoops a lot, and so I'm really proud of her from both serve, receive, and defensive standpoint. And then Emily Straup was the most solid hitter for us all weekend. Had another match where she hit over 300 and did really well from the service line today. I think she only had 1 ace, but a lot of her serves got Florida A&M out of system, which generated some points for us.